and the only person I knew in the room was Niall Horan. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so then me being 14, I had to like keep my cool in the conversation. And I was like, yeah, and I'm 14. And he was like, no way, you're 14. I thought you were 22. I was going to ask you to go get whiskey. And that was like, literally, I think it was one of the highlights of my entire life.
And welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
It's been a couple of months since we last chatted. My name's Waters. I'm joined by Callista, and we kind of wanted to dive specifically into the lyrics of the song because you mentioned how you want to pick up some habits that maybe are a little better for you in the chorus. Last time we talked, we mentioned that you're a big chess fan, but are there any other things that you like to do that spend the time for you, like hobbies, habits, stuff like that?
Well, I'm newly 21 this year, and so I was saying I was just in Vegas, and so I like to do 21-year-old things, and then I also like to do not 21-year-old things and go on walks and just sit and watch reality shows and spend time with my cat.
Hey, who says spending time with your cat isn't a 21-year-old thing?
I don't think people talk about it that much, but that's my life.
Do you have like one habit in particular that you want to break, or one that you want to pick up, for instance?
Oh my gosh. I think maybe a little more 21-year-old time would be nice. And so I think if the days I want to stay home, I think I should push myself a little more and live my life.
I remember when I was 21,
Waters should do that as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm trying to put that delicately.
You should.
Like,
I'm
happy that way. So if you're happy at home, you don't force yourself. That's what I would say.
Thank you. I get it, but I do like to have fun.
Now, you mentioned going to Vegas. You specifically were teaming up with the Jonas Brothers for a little something over there. Tell us the story about how that came to be and how you made it happen.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was different showcases for the Jonas group, and it was so cool. I told Kevin Jonas, their dad, I was like, they were my first concert ever, and I am a huge Jonas Brothers fan. So I am 100% so excited right now. And I just hope that relationship can continue. And I had fun performing and just being in Vegas. So it was a great time.
I know you not only met the Jonas Brothers, you met a lot of other people in Vegas as well. I don't know whether you met these girls in Vegas, but you did meet aespa.
I have met aespa. I went to their show at the SoFi Stadium, and it was so much fun. They're so sweet. I love them, and their fan base is amazing as well.
I saw the photo, and I have to ask, any K-pop collabs on the horizon?
Fingers crossed. I would die. I love it. I love them. I love K-pop. So yes, totally.
Now, speaking of meeting people, obviously you've had quite the run this year. This has been Jena Rose's year between Checkmate and now Being Good is Boring, and everything that's brought for you. You've been meeting a lot of interesting people. Who do you think has been your favorite celebrity to meet so far?
Wow. Okay. Of this year or of my life?
This year, just this year alone.
Year. I think I'm going to say Lance Bass. I just met him in Vegas, and he was so cool, and it was such a great conversation, and I was dying.
Callista would die too. That would be a big deal for her.
I know. I'm like, there's no way I'm actually having a conversation with Lance Bass right now. It's so cool.
Wow. What about all time? You hinted that maybe there's a big celeb couple of years ago or something.
This is actually a funny story. I don't tell it very often, but when I was 14, I went to this songwriting award show, and I didn't know who anyone was. And the only person I knew in the room was Niall Horan. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was never like a diehard One Direction fan, but of course I loved them. I knew who they were. And so I was like, how do I talk to Niall Horan? And at the after party, my mom started talking to this guy. It ended up being like his security or something. And then Niall walked up and we started having a conversation. And so then me being 14, I had to like keep my cool in the conversation. And I was like, yeah, and I'm 14. And he was like, no way, you're 14. I thought you were 22. I was going to ask you to go get whiskey. And that was like, I literally, I think it was one of the highlights of my entire life. And I've never been so sad that I was 14. I looked older, I'll be honest, and we did not go get whiskey, unfortunately.
Bottom line, though, is the next time you meet Niall, he owes you drinks then.
He owes me whiskey. Yes.
I met Niall Horan as well, and he's so nice. But I
So
met him
nice.
like working, so it's a bit different.
I love it. No, but he's so nice. And it was so cool.
Well, I know a bunch of people would actually say you're the coolest person that they met, because I know you engage with your Jena Rose army a lot.
Yes. Oh, that's sweet. I love them so much. I feel like they're my friends. And we talk all the time. We DM, Zooms, lives. I love them.
Yeah, I see you like tagging them and
Mhm.
reposting stuff from them all the time. But is there like a specific fan encounter or a moment that you love the most or that moved you the most?
Well, I have 2 fans who became friends because of me, and they're so cute, and they live in different countries. One lives here, and the other one came to visit here, and they met for the first time, and they sent me videos of them meeting, and it was all because of me, and it made me so happy. I was like, I love this, like formed a friendship, and then I'm friends with them too. I love them. So that was super cute. I think that was a highlight for me.
That's incredible. Yeah, that's really cool, actually.
I love it.
You often show up in those Zooms, like we were talking about, the sort of fan meets, if you will. But for a lot of times, it's recurring fans, people that you've met
Mhm.
before, coming back again and again. As
Mhm.
somebody who has not dropped into a Jena Rose Army fan meet yet,
You
what are
should.
those? What are those like?
Oh, they're so fun. We go around, and anyone who just wants to like talk or ask questions can. So you raise your little hand in the Zoom, and then we all I know, and then we all talk. And when I have a song coming out, I'll play them the song first, so they're the first people to hear it. It's really, really fun. Or like I'll like do little announcements or just share parts of my life that I don't like normally share on like Instagram or something. And so it's a really cool thing. I love them.
Now we're coming up on the most wonderful time of the year, and that, of course, is Halloween season. So
Yeah.
He's obsessed. He's obsessed.
Oh my
you
gosh.
can't see it, but here's my marshmallow hoodie.
No.
It's-
Oh my
see how it's like,
gosh.
see how it's like marshmallow with the X's, except
Yes. Wait,
yeah.
that's really cool. I love that.
So with Halloween coming, I want to know, how do you celebrate? Do you dress up? Do you throw parties? Do you get as spooky as I try to?
I love Halloween, and I definitely dress up every year. I've been a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. What was I last year? I was an angel, like fairy thing that I made. And I think this year I kind of want to be like the Princess Diaries cover with like the headphones. I don't know if you've seen it, but I love Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and I'm like, that would be fun, but I'm always open to suggestions. I don't know what I'm going to be for sure.
Callista, you got any suggestions for what she should be for Halloween?
I always do the same thing. Like 2 days before Halloween, I'm like, what do I have in my closet? It's too late to order anything now. I don't know.
I know. And last year I had like 5 different things to go to, like one, like a Spotify party and like a this and that. And I was like, how do I do 5 different costumes? And so I had to figure it out like so last minute.
You know what I wanted to do last year, which I didn't end up doing, is dress up as Cruella.
Oh, that's fun.
You should totally do that.
I would like that. I'm gonna think about that one.
But if you do dress up, you gotta make sure to post it on TikTok. And I know you will, because not to call you out, but I noticed that you posted on TikTok 6 times today.
Yeah. I do that. That's the reason why it's been like, that's the reason why I don't want to say like, but that my TikTok is doing okay. I love TikTok. It's super fun, and you have to post a ton. It's so bad.
You do. And Waters is always calling me out for just like being on social media way too much. So I kind of wanted to ask you, how much time do you actually spend on social media?
It's a good question. So I have to find things to do on TikTok, and I don't know if that's an excuse or what, but I do have to scroll to find the trends. If I don't scroll, then I'm not with it, So
See?
I don't know how much that would actually be. Maybe like an hour or 2 of scrolling a day. Like And then I of course find like where they're like deep cleaning rugs, and then I love that.
But no rug deep cleaning content coming anytime soon from the official Jena Rose account.
It's a watch not do
Okay.
for me.
I totally agree.
But hey, since Being Good is Boring is doing pretty well on TikTok, you are in the right place. We can at
Yeah.
least say that. It's
Totally.
not wasted time on TikTok at all.
Mm-mm.
So looking towards the future with that song in particular, every artist, when they put out a song, wants it to do something. Everybody's got a different goal. You've already hit some milestones, 1 million streams, 1 million views on the video, a lot of TikTok traction. So have you updated your goals? And if so, what are you shooting for now with Being Good is Boring?
Oh my gosh. I have so many goals, not only with Being Good is Boring, but my career in general. And I like to have those goals in my line of sight. But then if I focus too hard, that I'm like, if I don't complete one of those goals, then I'm going to be sad. But okay, let's see. In the short near future, maybe another 1 million streams and views. I feel like that could be doable. Yeah, but I just want to keep inspiring people and keep doing my Zooms with my fans and my lives and meeting people. I want to tour the songs. I want to do a lot of things.
Well, that really is ultimately what it's all about.
Absolutely, yeah.
Are you going on tour anytime soon?
We will see. Fingers crossed. I will let you guys know.
That sounds like what somebody who's totally going on tour but can't announce it yet would say.
We're figuring things out.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to seeing it. So hopefully you'll be dropping by somewhere close so we can go check you out live in concert.
Yeah, I would love that.
Awesome. Well, Jena, thanks for taking some time out of the day for us. Being Good is Boring, doing its thing. Very excited to see everything that you've been able to kind of experience, whether it's showing up with the bros in Vegas or meeting famous K-pop idols, or just even inspiring ordinary folks who like your music to go meet each other. It's great that, from top to bottom, you're a super involved artist. And so we just love to see that.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm so happy to be one. So I appreciate that.
Until next time.
Yes.
We'll see you around, Jena.
Thank you guys so much.